Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. Okay, I am going to share a cute little project I made. I made this yesterday, and I kind of like it. But I have to be honest with you. Yesterday, I had like Monday blues yesterday. It was pretty real, guys. So I got in my craft room, I started making some stuff, and it really helped. And so I just, for me, it's just another reason of why I stamp and why I love it. Okay, Touch of Ink. This is a celebration set. I believe it's free with $100 or more retail purchase. Hold on, we can check the catalog. Let's just check the catalog. I want to say yes, free with $100 purchase. So if you purchase $100 or more of either the mini catalog or the annual catalog, you can get this stamp set for free. Also, the DSP I'm using today, this is part of a 12 by 12 stack. It is also free. That one is free with a $50 purchase. If you wanted to receive both for free, you could purchase $150 worth of product and get both items for free. So that's the deal with that. Okay, I'm just gonna jump right in and start making this thing. So I have Old Olive cardstock. If you are my VIP members, anybody who orders over $50 of product gets to be a VIP member, and you join my VIP group. And if you are in that group, then you then what? Oh, then you got the supply list for this yesterday, and I hope that you are crafting along with me. Okay, so this is 8.5 by 11 paper. I've scored it in half, and then I cut it in half, and mine is opening this way. Okay, this is 5 1/4 by 4, and then this is 4, and I believe this is, I want to say 3/4. Yep, 3/4 of an inch on that one. And I'm just using that Celebration DSP. Maybe. I still have so much trouble getting this to start this adhesive. Okay, so I'm putting this, I'm gonna line it up right on the bottom. Okay, apparently mine was cut a little bit long because I'm gonna have to use my snips to trim it. But if you cut it correctly, you're not gonna have to use the snips. You're gonna cut it at 4 inches by 3. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. I was looking at my dog who's like so sad right now. Desiree is doing something for a class upstairs. It involves, I don't know, doing something in the hallway upstairs. And he really wants to be a part of it, but apparently he can't. Okay, so this is 4 inches by 3/4 of an inch. There, just adhered it to the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to, you guys, you want to know what I think she's doing up there? I could be wrong because I haven't actually checked, but I think she's creating a crime scene. She's taking a criminalistics class this term, and as part of it, I think she has to like stage a crime scene. And I think she's up there with her brother, having him be the victim. And the dog can't be a part of that because, he's a smart dog. He would solve the crime. Okay, that's our inside. Woohoo! Oh, snap! Pickles. Okay, wait. I wanted to do something on the inside, and I completely forgot. So we're gonna fake it a little bit, okay? This is just scrap DSP, or scrap white paper. I'm gonna line it up right down here. I'm gonna open up my Night of Navy and my Seaside Spray. Open. Okay, and I'm gonna take this flower here and then the little like coloring in of the flower. I don't know what you call that. The insides of the flower. So I'm just gonna take those two and I'm gonna mount them on my block. So I'm using the outline of the flower, and I'm going to ink that up in my Night of Navy. Okay. If you do this before you put your little strip, then you don't have to mask with the white like I am doing. But if you're following along, just do what I'm doing. Okay. Stamping that there. That way it looks like it's peeking out. See? Cute, right? Okay. And, oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab my envelope, and I'm going to stamp my envelope also because I want it to match. So I'm just doing the front, left front. And I'm going to stamp it so that this branch part is kind of like falling off of the envelope. Right? So it's not perfect. Well, it's not like perfectly on the envelope. Okay. Cleaning this up. Put this one away because we're done with this one. Like that. Now I'm going to do the inside, and I'm going to do this one in Seaside Spray. And this does not line up perfectly to the flowers. It just creates like, I don't know, an artistic off kind of colored in. It just makes me think of like watercoloring. Like that. Oh no. That's my Alexa telling me maybe someone's at the door. Okay. All right, so that is the front of our envelope and the inside of our card. Let me clean this off. I think someone's at my door because my dog is growling, but it's okay. It's probably just another Amazon delivery because you guys, I order like all the things on Amazon. It's wonderful and I love it, but some might consider it a problem. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, now we have some Seaside Spray. This is cut, so the front of our card measures at, what does it measure at? It's gonna measure at 5.5 this way, 5.5 by 4 1/4. So this is cut at 4 1/8, or this Seaside Spray, sorry, 4 1/8 and 5 2/8, 3/8, I don't know, whatever. 1/8 smaller, 5.5. I don't know. I'm really bad at like the fraction part of it, but it's 1/8 smaller. I know that part. I know that. Okay, so I'm just putting adhesive on the back of the Seaside Spray, and I'm gonna put this right in the center. I'm just gonna center it up. Okay, if anybody is crafting along, if I'm working too far, like if I'm working too fast or too far ahead, or you need me to go back or something, just let me know, because I definitely want this to be a we're doing it together type of experience. Okay, hold on one second. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Distractions. Okay, this is DSP. This is cut at an 1/8 of an inch smaller than our Seaside Spray and 1/4 of an inch smaller than our card front. So this is going to be 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches for the DSP. Okay, so yay. And then I'm gonna turn this around and put some adhesive on the back here, maybe. Okay, this is supposed to be the trick. Let me try this. I keep forgetting to do this. Okay, so if you start your adhesive and get it going, and then when you're done with it, you like roll up, that supposedly is gonna make it so that your adhesive always starts when you use it. I don't know, I've never actually done it because I always forget. But somebody shared that with me, and I think it's probably a really good trick. Okay, so now we have this. Okay, I do have this piece of Seaside Spray. This is cut at 4 inches by 1.5 inches. That's gonna go here, but we're not gonna mount it yet because we don't know exactly where. I have some more DSP. We're gonna go ahead and put this on the flap of our envelope. So I'm just gonna reverse fold my envelope. I'm gonna run the adhesive as close to the top as I can. Let me do it this way because it didn't actually work, guys. It didn't start right away. There was like a delay. This way. Okay, and then for the flap, I'm gonna use this pink stripe side because it's gonna coordinate with what we have on the inside. And also, I mean, it's the reverse of this, so it's really pretty. Okay. The only thing I will say is I wanted to make sure that my stripes are going, what is this, vertical? Yeah, vertically. So on my envelope flap, I want to make sure that they are also going vertically because I don't want horizontal lines on my envelope and or like vertical here or vice versa, okay? That's just something that, I don't know, I noticed I prefer it this way, so, you know. That's my 2 cents. Okay, so adhering that, and take my snips, and we're gonna cut along the edge of the flap of the envelope here. If you guys watched my last video, I did like a different kind of strip of paper on the envelope. It was actually kind of cool. I've never done it before. I do prefer this way. I just find it to be easier. But if you watched, I think it was last week, then you saw that. If you didn't watch it, there's a replay. Go ahead and check the video list because sure there's a replay. Okay, envelope. Look at the front, how cute that is. And then a little coordinating back. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, I have a scrap piece of, what is this? The old olive that coordinates with our base. And I have a scrap piece of just regular whites. So I'm going to take my layering square dies, and I don't have mine stored all pretty, but I think these are the biggest cuts, okay? So I'm using this one with like the beveled like edge, and then I'm just using like a basic square, okay? I'm gonna bring my cut and emboss machine over. Let me move these over so that we can see all that. Okay, like this. I feel like I'm doing a lot of like shaking of the table too. I don't know what's back there. What's back there? Okay. Sorry. Things everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna grab my plates. So I'm using plate 1, plate 2, plate 3. I'm gonna cut both of these at the same time. So with the old olive, I'm cutting that beveled frame. And then on the white, I'm gonna cut that basic square. Okay. And plate 3 again. Yes. Yes. Okay. And then like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll these through. And it's always tricky for me on camera because I'm at a weird angle. You'd think that I would fix it. I mean, I've made, I don't know how many videos at this point. Totally a normal sound. If that freaked anybody out, it's normal. It happens. I didn't break anything. It's all a-okay. It does kind of freak me out sometimes. But I've noticed it's a sound that my machine makes with the new plates. And then it'll stop. My plates will get really old. And I'll get new plates and I'll do it again. Okay. So we have like basic square. And we have like little beveled frame. Cute, right? I'm gonna put these away before I lose them. Okay, and this time I'm gonna pull out the hummingbird and the little hummingbird shading. You guys see that? I know sometimes that ring light like reflects weird. So I'm just gonna mount these. hummingbird. I could probably use a bigger block, but you know, we're gonna go with it. Sorry if you saw my head. And I'm just gonna pull it out. I'm not gonna mount that part yet, but I'm just gonna pull it out. Okay. I'm taking the Night of Navy. Ink up my bird. And it's not gonna be like, okay. So now my square is straight. I'm not gonna have the bird like pointing straight across. I'm gonna angle him just a little bit. Like so. Put this one away. Clean up. I'm only working with one block today. I don't know why. Probably should have grabbed two for demonstration purposes. But you know. Okay, let me put this one away and then we'll mount the other one and stamp the little bird. I want to say bird guts, but it's not his guts. It's like bird shading. Yeah. Sounds nicer to say shading too, don't you think? Okay, so this is more of that, what is this? Seaside Spray. So inking him up. And this is just like the flower. It's not an exact, it's just like an artistic kind of thing. And this also has a little bit of like, I don't know what they call it. It's distinctive stamping. So this colored in image actually has a little bit of texture to it, which gives the illusion of like lighter and darker spots. So yeah, it has it on the flower also. Okay, now let's put this bird body away. And we're gonna use the sentiment that says thinking of you. So I'm just gonna mount that on the bottom. And I'm gonna stamp this one in Old Olive. I'm just gonna ink it up. And the sentiment I am gonna try to place straight. So I do like to use my grid paper. I'm sure I've said it before, but my grid paper is like really handy. Okay, so I'm making sure my sentiment is straight. Clean this up. Again, if we need a little pause, I can pause. Okay. Right here. Okay. So putting away those things. Now I'm bringing some pieces back. We don't need the envelope because we're done with that, but we'll just set it off to the side. Here's our card front. Here's that. Let me put some adhesive on the back of this white that we've stamped on. It works. Did you see that? Okay. And this is just going to center up right in the frame. And even though it's got that beveled edging, I'm going to use the same method of looking at this corner and looking at that corner to make sure those are even. And then the rest of it is going to fall into place, just like when I do my card fronts. Okay. So I'm going to flip this guy over, grab some dimensionals. Maybe. I'm going to use 5. I'm going to use 5 dimensionals, like a dice. Is it a dice? Yes, a dice, because like more than one would be die. Right, so it's like a dice. Okay. And I don't know why I took those off yet. Don't take those off yet. If you're crafting with me, don't take them off yet. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like measure this maybe ½ an inch up. And it's going to go like that. Okay, but we're not mounting that bird yet. So I'm going to take this Seaside Spray and put this, again, maybe like ½ an inch-ish. And it is cut to go exactly over the DSP. Take off his leash and let him go potty. Okay, And then I'm taking this bird, and now we're going to drop him. I don't want to drop him close to the bottom. I don't want him too high. I want him kind of centered. Not even centered. I want him like 3/4 of the way up and off to the left, right? So he's not like centered. Just let him go outside, babe. Okay, so like that. And we're almost done. The last thing is, I have these, okay, you guys want to, this is what I do. I do this. Whenever I have like my, I don't know, little embellishment things, they come like this. There's usually like a clear sleeve for it. I can't ever remember the name of them, but I do find it helpful to know what I'm working with, because I can also look it up to see like exactly which shade of pinks or purple these are. So something I do is I just take my adhesive and I just run a strip, and then ta-da! Good. Like, this isn't going anywhere. Like, it's just there. So that's, I don't know, little trick. Might help you. Helps me. Alright, I have, these are pastel pearls, and I'm using, see, look, this is a perfect example. I'm going to call this gray. I doubt it's gray. It's probably Sunbury shade of blue. It might even be Seaside Spray Blue. I don't know, but we're using those. Okay, I'm using my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to grab 3 of them. Put one there. One here. Try to put them kind of straight. And one there. Ta-da! Do you love it? I don't know why I used a creepy voice. It just sounded normal and cool in my head, and then it came out really creepy. Sorry. Okay, but really, do you love it? I love it. It makes me so happy. So yesterday, like I said, I was just kind of having an off day. Came in my craft room, made some of these. I will be sending it to a few of my friends just to let them know that I miss them and I'm thinking of them. But I'm happy that we are continuing to, stay home and stay healthy. And anyway, I hope this really brightens up their day. If you craft along with me today, thank you so much, VIPs, for joining me and crafting along. I hope you had fun. I will save this and it will be on the replay if you need to go back for any part of it. If you'd like to become a VIP member and get a supply list so that you can craft along with us, all you have to do is purchase $50 worth of product from my shopping website. You can link in my blog at www.inkylittlетreasures.com. You will also get the list and you can craft along with us. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. And as always, you can stay up to date with all Inky Little Treasure information at inkylittletreasures.com. Thanks so much today for watching, and I will see you guys on Friday for my next tutorial. Bye!